What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And just the other day, we had a new Disney earnings call that happened, and it was kind of, some things were going up, some things were going down, so on and so forth. But there were some interesting things that did come about within this earning call. They were talking about some of the upcoming movies, upcoming shows, and stuff like that. And seemingly, one of the big movies for Disney that's going to be coming up in 2025 is Disney's Snow White. And oddly enough, it got snubbed. Rachel Zegler's Snow White reboot snubbed and ignored by Bob Iger during Disney's Q4 earnings call. Now, this is coming off the back of some brand new controversy for Rachel Zegler when just the other day we saw her mega Uber rant on the election of Donald Trump and how she wishes for Trump supporters and individuals like that to never know peace. If you voted the wrong way, she wants you to not know peace. She openly despises you, although she's going to continue trying to send out love and support to everybody. She also says to F Donald Trump how much she hates you if you voted the wrong way, and that she doesn't want you a part of her fandom or to support any of her movies if you voted the wrong way. I actually think that's probably a bad idea, Rachel, considering all the other controversies with this movie, but go right on ahead, not so Snow White. And we could possibly go down some of the reasons as to why it got snubbed, why it's getting kicked aside, but the main reason is that Rachel Zegler is just so unlikable, and I don't understand. I mean, she's my queen, and I love her. She's adorable. She's wonderful. She responded to me twice on Twitter after trolling her a few times, but it couldn't possibly be because, Disney worked so hard and did everything they could to potentially try to, rejuvenate her image. She did this variety interview between her and Haley Bailey, where she was coming out here and being like, you know what? I just ignore the internet trolls. You know what? I just let them say what they do because I'm not going to give them any power over me. There's no room for hate. Trying to be very cordial and very nice. And in this interview, she came out and said things like this. Rachel Zegler now claims Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a monumental moment in film history. Even though previously she described it as being very outdated and weird. We all know the epic moments from some of the red carpet interviews over at Disney 23 Expo, where she famously said, things like this.
Of Snow White is different, and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
The weird moment. Yeah, there's other interviews of her going out there saying how much she hated the movie, how it terrified her, how she'd wanted nothing to do with it. Oh, we also have this famous moment with her and Gal Gadot, in which Rachel Zegler famously said how this isn't going to be a story about her love and things like that. About how she's going to be, becoming a leader her father always knew her to be. And again, don't take my words for it. Let's see Rachel say it.
So far from what I know and what I'm used to, and I super enjoyed every second of it.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
Man, Rachel, you really love Snow White, but these comments here are the reason people don't like you. They see you outright disrespecting the source material. They see you outright disrespecting the character that you're playing. You're coming out here also, again, not really being very Snow White and acting like Snow White. It's also not like you famously came out here and said, Rachel Zegler reveals Disney Snow White film is changing the origin of Snow White's name from being skin as white as snow to something that we don't even know. They're just changing the origins. These are just small moments on why people don't like her. These are just small moments of some of the major controversies she's been in and why people despise her, why people like me are looking forward to this movie, mainly to tear into it, and why we like talking about Rachel Zegler so much, because she's so vile. She said some of the most sickest and most deranged stuff out there. And by the way, when it came to promoting, Snow White, and when it came to, promoting Snow White and working with actress Gal Gadot, who was a former member of the IDF and is Israeli, she famously did this, after saying how great it is that the trailer did so well, even though it didn't. She came out and said, "And always remember, free Palestine." Rachel Zegler is a vile woman. Rachel Zegler is about to be the lead actress in a movie where we are supposed to believe that she is more attractive than Gal Gadot. It's no real shocker that Bob Iger didn't mention it at the earnings call. It's no real shocker that nobody's really talking about this, and we really haven't seen another trailer since the first trailer launched. This movie is a dud. They already see the writing on the wall. They're just putting it out there to get it done with. And Rachel Zegler is the #1 reason this movie is going to flop. Nobody likes her. The general audience despises her. And the disrespect she has shown to the brand, the company, and the audience is plain to see. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.